Hey, what's going on? Good morning. It is still Thursday, the 27th of October 2021, and I wanted to give you a quick unboxing here. I got Stalingrad Besieged by Dr. Lou Pulsipher. Um, Dr. P has a good game. What's his YouTube channel? Game Design. It's a great channel to watch. And be honest with you, I disagree with Dr. P. I like probably a bunch of stuff he says, okay? And let this be a lesson for all y'all out there. Just because you disagree with somebody and you don't think like them does not mean, excuse me, does not mean that you can't get benefit from what they say. Uh, Watching somebody that disagrees with you and core philosophies about a lot of things only strengthens your argument because it makes you cut away the things. Because guess what? A lot of times people who have an opposing view happen to be right. And it'll make you strip away the things that you've picked up that may not be helpful or good. And they will help you pick up other things that are more helpful or even true, right? So this is why I love watching Dr. P. He's he's given his life in a lot of ways to game design and board games and RPGs. And I mean, he started out. Well, I think what did they say? Started out doing in college doing diplomacy variants. I mean, that's cool. So this is one of his newer games, Britannia. Britannia, the classic from the mid '80s, I guess, is his big design. He's known in war games, multiple player games. But this one we're going to look at. This is one of his, and we're going to see how it is. Let's look at the back. The Battle of Stalingrad was one of the most critical battles of World War II. The Axis failed to secure the ferry points in Stalingrad, cutting off reinforcements soon enough to prevent the Soviet counterattack that the Axis failed. Yeah, the Axis. Soviet counterattack that caved in the Axis flanks far from Stalingrad and ultimately surrounded and captured Stalingrad and the Sixth Army. After that, Germany was on the defensive in the war as a whole. Absolutely. This game focuses on action in and around Stalingrad, and the Axis must succeed in time to reinforce their flanks against the Soviet November offensive. Yeah, absolutely. So very cool. Once it's 1 to 2 players, it does have a solo option, I'm assured of. And I bought this from Worthington because it was it was a good price, right? Got it late. It's from 2020, 2019, something like that is when it was. But man, it was priced right. I guess around $30, which is not bad for a box game nowadays. I want to look at. We will see. Worthington packaging, good packaging, as always. Yes, that matters in a review. The packaging. The better it's packaged, the better it keeps the contents secure. The better the box. Great box. Top fitting box. Love a box like that I can use for dice rolling if I must. All right, so let's see here. What do we have here? All right. Stalingrad Besieged 1942. Okay. So the rules. Small rule book, 16 pages. Probably could have got into 8 big pages. I'm fine with that. Stickers for blocks. That was the interesting thing. That's one of the things I picked up on this. It had blocks, counters, and wow, nice counters. See, look at that. They just come right out. I do like those. I can even use the sprue if you wanted to put them back in. I do like counters that easy punch counters, if you will. So you have Soviets and the Germans. Yeah, okay, cool. All right. Counters look, wow, Let's punch one of these and let's see. Counters look nice and big and readable. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. All right. On cards, there was also cards. It was either, okay, I wonder how they did that. It was counters, cards, or blocks you could use. All right. Plenty of, but again, love this. Big production. Here's the 2d6 and a couple of smaller cubes. A few smaller cubes in there. All right. Insert, which I love in a box. Let's look at the map, and then we'll look at a sequence of play. Mounted map, nice mounted map. Very cool. It's a smallish footprint, so that's a great thing. Let me put this over here. Whoop, I'm knocking my camera. As always. All right. Let's look at some of the rules, and we will be done with the unboxing. All right, let's see. Nice mounted map. Turn track looks like 7 turns. Movement. Can I find a sequence of play? Here we go. I was going to say watch Dr. P, not believe in sequences of play. Here we go. During your turn, you do the following. At any appropriate time before combat, play an option card. Choose replacements, if any. This may be placed before or during movement. Move some or all of your units. Conduct combat. Draw an option card. And if Russian, move turn marker. Okay. Let's see. Combat. Looks somewhat abstract, I guess. Guess that would be my only complaint about a Stalingrad game that's low countered. Anything on the Eastern Front, I kind of like represented by a massive amount of counters, just because that's kind of how the Eastern Front was. But we're going to give it a chance, man. We're going to give it a chance. We're not going to say this game's bad. It's great production quality. Seems easy enough, so we'll give it a shot soon, probably. Let's see if it. Where's the? They said there was solitaire rules, so let me see if there's a. Let me see. That might be with that card. Here we go. So play 8 is what I was supposing. Attack procedure. German player, and of course it's your sequence of play. Anyhow, that is it. I don't see any specific solo rules. I thought there may have been. Maybe I was mistaken, but it's easy enough to play. I go, you go, 2-player, I guess. Solo game, there it is. There is rules. The Germans are the game. The player is the Russians. The guidelines for playing the Germans are extensive in order to try to avoid obviously dumb plays. Okay, so we will play this solo game, and we will check it out. All right, y'all. Very well. Not a bad price game, I would, for picking up. And I'll try to review this in the next couple of days. Well, probably early next week, to be honest with you. I'll get it up early next week. There it is. Stalingrad Besieged by Dr. Lou Pulsipher. All right, y'all. Have a great day.